So today we're going to talk about how you know if you're in a caloric deficit, because a lot of people tell me, Julian, I was in a calorie deficit and I didn't lose any weight and my body didn't change. Well, you were not in a calorie deficit. If you are in a calorie deficit, you're going to lose body fat. It's just how it goes, okay? So let's talk about the 6 things that will let you know if you are actually in a calorie deficit. I'm Julian, I'm the CEO of Jacked Vegans, where we help vegans get fit, tone up, lose body fat, and build muscle. Now, all the things that I'm gonna say, they might all happen, or maybe a couple of them will happen. They don't necessarily all need to happen for you to be in a calorie deficit. So the first thing that can happen is you're gonna notice a change in your body weight. And the way you track your body weight is by taking your average, because on a day-to-day basis, your body weight will fluctuate. It'll go up, it'll go down, it'll behave kind of like crazy, because it depends on water retention, what you ate, sodium, if you slept. There's so many things that can influence one individual weight. So what you're gonna do is weigh yourself every morning. As soon as you wake up, you use the restroom, you weigh yourself, and you're gonna write that down. At the end of the week, you're gonna average out all the numbers. And that's the number you're gonna compare. You're gonna compare week 1 to week 2 to week 3 to week 4 to week 5, and then you're gonna see a trend. Over time, if you're actually in a calorie deficit, the trend is gonna be like this. You're gonna be going down. If you're not going down, that means that you're not in a calorie deficit. So that's the first thing. The second thing, you're gonna notice a change in your measurements in your body. Okay, before you start a diet, I highly suggest that you measure your body. You measure your waist, your chest, your quads, your shoulders, your biceps. And the reason we do this is because sometimes some people tend to gain muscle and lose body fat at the same time. And when this happens, you might not see an immediate drop in the scale, but you're gonna see a huge difference in your measurements. You're gonna see maybe that your waist got smaller, your chest got bigger, or your glutes got bigger, and that's a win. That means you're making progress. That means you're losing body fat and gaining muscle. That's the second thing that's gonna indicate that you're actually losing body fat. The third thing is you're gonna see a difference in pictures. Again, before starting a fat loss phase, take pictures, and every 3 to 4 weeks you're gonna take new pictures. When you take pictures, make sure that you're using the same clothing, with the same lighting, with the same angles, so you can actually make a good comparison. Now, if you put your week 1 pictures against your week 4 pictures and there's like a huge difference, that means it's working. That means you're making progress, okay? So take progress pictures. Those are the 3 main data points that we wanna track when we're on a diet, okay? Those 3 things will let you know if you're making progress or not. Now, there's a couple more things that will indicate that you're in a calorie deficit. The number 4 thing is that you're gonna get hungry throughout the day. When you're in a deficit, you get hungry. It's just no way around it. At some point, you're gonna be hungry. So if you're not hungry, you're not in a deficit. The 5th thing is that your clothes are gonna fit different. Maybe you didn't lose body weight over 2-3 weeks, but then your pants are looser, or your shirts fit a little more snug on the upper body, or then you notice that your glutes are popping out. So if these things are happening, that means that you're actually making progress regardless of body weight. So that's the 5th thing. And the last thing is that people are gonna notice. People are gonna tell you, oh, you look different. Are you losing weight? You're getting in shape. That's freaking awesome. The reason we don't notice day-to-day changes is because you look at yourself in the mirror every single day. And body composition changes happen little by little, day by day. So when you look at yourself every single day, you're not gonna be able to notice the changes. But if you start a diet, you see someone on that day or a group of people, and then you don't see them until 5 weeks later. 5 weeks later, you see them and they're like, oh my God, what are you doing? You look so great. Are you in a diet? Then you're gonna know that the diet's actually working. And this happens to a lot of my clients. They tell me, Julian, I'm not making progress, what's going on? But then they tell me that a coworker or a family or a friend tells them that they look freaking awesome, they've lost weight, that they look fitter. So those are the 6 things that can indicate if you're in a caloric deficit. Now, if you want some help with setting up your calories, your nutrition, your training, and accountability, that is exactly what we do in our one-on-one coaching program. We help you set up your nutrition, we'll help you set up goals, we'll help you set up your training, and we're gonna hold you accountable to that. So if you're interested in working with me and my team, click on the link in the description and book a free consultation. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, hit me with the like button, and I'll see you in the next one.